Hello everybody, how are you doing? Today let's do some Angular coding. In this session I'm going to show you how to add tooltips on Angular project. This is one of the features I need to complete on my own project. So first we are going to install a Bootstrap on Angular. So then we need to create a component which is going to show this button. And this button, when we hover on this button, it will show the tooltip. Yeah, basically this project is a very simple Angular test project. I just run ng-new the project. It will automatically generate for me. So on the source folder, we have application component and app module. So for this tooltip, after you run this line, you should see this folder automatically created by Angular framework. Then we can use this one to do our coding. Let's take a look at CSS. Right now it's empty, so we don't need to do anything. And for HTML file, we keep the default section, which is here, and we add on this button. So inside this button, we have a class. This class is from the Bootstrap CSS. This placement is the direction or position of this tooltip. Right now it's right. You can change this one to left. So if you do that and you hover, it will show left. You can change this one to top and bottom. This is the content. What content you are going to show. So right now we are showing a plain text. In the next session, maybe the fourth session, I'm going to show customized content. For example, we want to show some HTML content. So we are going to achieve that feature in the later sessions. So let's take a look at this TSS. After we run that command line, Angular framework will create this component for us. It has the selector. This is the one we are going to use in the app component.html. And this one, the template URL is from this file, HTML file, and CSS. This is the one we are using right now. So for this one, because we don't write any CSS, I just keep it. So later on, if we need write our own CSS, I prefer to use less. Less is much simpler and much more structured than CSS. It will be compiled to CSS by Angular framework. So yeah, later we will use less. After we run ng update dash style less, the project will be able to use less file. And then the app CSS, we are calling the Bootstrap CSS. So it will give us this button style. For the app.component.html, what we need to do is just add this line, the component we just created. This is the selector of this component. And for this one, we don't need to do anything. Basically, after we create this, there is the default title. So I changed this one to tooltips. We just change the text to tooltips. It will call welcome to tooltips. And app.module, we need add on this line. This the Bootstrap ngb module. And after that, we need import that module from root. After we do that, we are able to use the features from Bootstrap. Yeah, that's all for showing a tooltip in Angular project. Yeah, let's go back to that HTML file. Yeah, that's we inside this component we are showing the tooltip. We don't need to write any TS code yet. So we just do this configuration, add this attribute to show the tooltip and placement. That's all. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. If you have any question, you can comment below. Yeah, next session I will talk more about tooltips, how we can show tooltips inside a table.